Welcome to the CDG BizCast. I'm your host, Christian Gonzalez, owner of Creativity Design Group, a digital marketing firm in Houston, Texas. Today's small business spotlight is on You Get Fit, a startup with a focus on empowering individuals to reach their fitness goals. You Get Fit is all about ensuring those who are serious about staying fit exceed their potential with stylish, durable clothing. They are not just about selling activewear, they are all about creating high-quality activewear that inspires confidence and comfort. CEO and founder Serge Amani joins us to discuss how his passion for encouraging a healthy lifestyle has led to his entrepreneurial journey. Welcome, Serge. It's great to have you on BizCast today.
Yes, thank you for having me. Thank you, Mr. Christian. I appreciate that.
So yes, the journey into the entrepreneurial world must have been a very exciting one. I want to know all about You Get Fit and how you decided to start an activewear brand. So please tell us about your background and what inspired you to start You Get Fit. What was your passion? What was your reasoning behind it?
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here, Christian. Thank you for having me. As a fitness enthusiast and entrepreneur, I created You Get Fit Activewear to fill a gap in the activewear and the market for high quality, affordable, and stylish clothing. My passion for fitness and dedication to helping others achieve their goals inspired me to start my own brand. I wanted to create a community that promotes a healthy lifestyle and provides the tools and your motivations get needed to succeed. Again, when you around people that want to be healthy but you don't know how to help them, I think as a person who wish people to be well, it is a failure. So at this point, I decided to come up with that to play a role in helping people, and that's pretty much how I came up with the You Get Fit Activewear.
I love hearing stories about passion driving entrepreneurship. You identified the problem, you noticed that there was a gap in the activewear world, and you wanted to make a difference. So please elaborate a little more. You've kind of answered this next question I'm about to ask you already, but what makes You Get Fit unique and special?
Yes, You Get Fit Activewear is unique and special in its own way because its commitment to providing high quality, functional, and fashionable activewear at affordable price point. Our brand is built on the principles of inclusivity, pretty much like diversity, in other words, and positivity. We try to ensure that everyone can feel confident and comfortable. Again, if you look at it, we found out that, people, you want to look good, they want to feel confident, they want to feel you're motivated, but sometimes the way you look play a role into how you feel, especially when you're in the gym or just going day by day. So, and then again, this fit can be very pricey, and that prevents people from being themselves and who they want to be. That is why You Get Fit Activewear came about, to help people improve and motivate them and put them in the spotlight that they're going to be in, feeling as confident, as comfortable on the lower price of their choice.
So the definition of entrepreneurship is identifying a problem and then forming a business that solves that problem. It's not just simply starting a business. And it sounds like that you identified the problem that too many of the high-end activewear brands are outside of people's budgets, their price ranges, and a lot of people just tend to stay away from these other brands. You Get Fit basically brings high-quality, durable activewear to the price-conscious community, and it's the same quality, or should I say better, than several of these other brands out there that You Get Fit directly competes with.
Yes, so there's people there that been doing this more than we have, people that are very professional into it, advanced, in the head of us, I would say. But as far as I can think of the room and the gap, I think the space and the room is big. There's always a room for more. I really appreciate people that already been there, encouraging people and helping people. As for us, we believe that there's a room for improvement. There is room for more for others. So that's how You Get Fit came to play another role, helping. You Get Fit Activewear came to be part of these individuals that stepped out to help other people. Again, I'm so happy and I'm so proud for those people that started and that are there. I'm really, really encouraged by those ones. But again, I believe that there is a room for everybody. So that's how we came up about to play a role in helping, be part of those individuals, helping others to be the best version and the better version of themselves in staying healthy and keeping up their well-being.
And that leads me directly into my next question. Please explain to us You Get Fit's current clothing line and how it promotes a healthy lifestyle.
You Get Fit clothing line, it's actually a brand that is here to pretty much to make you or to make those individuals feel excited going to the public place or to the public gym to work out. Again, as I said earlier, it's hard sometimes when you want to go out there, you are motivated, you want to work out, you want to achieve certain goals, but you're not feeling yourself, you're not confident, you feel like you don't look the way you would want to look. So you get fit came to make you stand out, came to make your performance easy, came to give you a flexibilities, and came to put you in a situation of confidence and stylish in terms of your movement and what you want to achieve, especially when it comes to fitness and to working out. And again, You Get Fit Activewear is not just a brand that you will think of when it comes to working out or this and that, but You Get Fit is actually a fit that is here to help you move around in a flexible way as you wish.
That's a very nice way of describing it. You explained how the clothing is basically flexible with one's workout style. No matter the level of intensity of your workout, every one of You Get Fit's products is great for everybody.
Yes, yeah. Again, it includes everyone. Again, when we talk about You Get Fit, it's pretty much you can merge all of those in all varieties of fit. This includes a range of activewear and essentials such as leggings, tops, and outerwear. And then again, the designs are inspired by latest fitness trends. Pretty much we are created with both function and fashion in mind. Like it's like all combined. You can sing leggings, shorts, bras, tops, and bottom, all kind of fit that make you feel your best in terms of your movement and daily activities.
That's a very beautiful way of describing how each particular clothing item can relate to how one wears it and how it applies to their overall exercise activity. And we don't see too many people put all this heart and soul into designing any type of clothing item, really. And that's what makes You Get Fit so special and unique as well. What would you say your best-selling item is right now?
My best-selling item, actually, to be honest, I feel like every single piece that we have it's really going out. We just had a tour showcase 2 weeks in a row. Just that presenting the stuff there, people touching the stuff, wearing the stuff. It's just going like they're feeling it. The feedback has been great. So we actually at this point, every single piece, every single item that we have is really everybody's favorite. We have a 2-piece set, a legging and bra, shorts and bra. So I think it's just that people are going out of the option because everything is just attracting them. So at this point, everything is pretty much going. So we are selling, this past 2 showcase that we had, things are just going. It feels like people are just coming, whatever they get, so the way it looks, it's just attracting them and they're taking the stuff. So at this point, all our playlists is just like, probably we're going to have to order the same thing again because we don't have a specific, everything is just everybody's favorites.
And I love to hear that. I love to hear that during the short amount of time that you've been in business, every item that you have to offer right now is a hot seller. You don't hear stories like this very often where business owners have success within just a few months of being in business. That's incredible. God has truly blessed you and your business. And how would you explain this overnight success in such a short amount of time?
Again, you said it well. It's just God. It feels like all our selections were right. We didn't know how things was going to come out. Again, it's not like we were there present. We have to send orders from overseas. We didn't know what to expect, but the selections were perfect. Was just on time. And we thank God that it happened that way. We're excited. Pretty much it's a sign that what we're doing is actually God's will, and we look forward for more.
Amen. And as long as you keep God involved, you'll continue to see things flourish. And that makes me very happy to hear that everything is going so well for you right now. Now, let's talk about business owners. Business owners often have lifestyles that do not allow them to exercise regularly, myself included. What advice can you offer to them to help them stay fit?
Right. So there's few things. I know how the schedule can be very slammed. And then again, for me, my advice to aspiring entrepreneurs will simply be to stay true to themselves and to their passion and vision. Stay true to yourself, to your passion and to your vision. Why? Because again, starting a business, can be very challenging, but it's actually essential to remain focused on your goals and values. That's what happened. And then again, if you're surrounding yourself with a supportive network of peers, mentors, and advisors who can provide guidance and encouragement, that will help a lot. Also, I want to say that be prepared to adapt and evolve as your business grows. Because again, again, I would say to be prepared, to adapt. Also, as a person, you have to be surrounded by people that encourage you. I know it can be hard, it can be very challenging, but the good thing is to remain true to yourself and keep going. It takes time, again, as you said, but God always not prevail. So that's just how I can put it.
And that's right. I would also like to throw in some advice to all the aspiring business owners out there to never allow the naysayers to discourage you from following your dreams. You will run into people who will tell you, don't start a business, you won't be able to do it, or they'll just tell you that your business idea is just stupid and you shouldn't pursue it, or they'll tell you things like, I don't think that's such a good idea, you're cutting off a regular source of income if you quit your job, stuff like that. When people tell you those things, my advice is to just let those insults, those rude remarks go in one ear and out the other, because these people do not determine what your overall destiny is going to be. God does.
That's it. That's pretty much what it is, because again, you have a dream and you have a goal, and trust me, you are the only person who can accomplish that. Nobody's going to achieve your goal for you or your dreams for you. So if you let people tell you what to do or how to go about your dreams, you're definitely not going to get any further. So what I will encourage is simply just let those stones thrown at you be your motivations, be the tools to strengthen your foundation. And then afterwards, you're going to see what the results will be like.
That's perfect advice right there. Whenever people throw stones your way, just let them ricochet right off of you and keep going. Like you have skin made out of steel.
Exactly. That's how it's supposed to be. I mean, again, the world is critical. You have to really be grounded and focus and keep going.
Yes, that's right. Let nothing stop you. And what additional advice would you have to any aspiring entrepreneurs out there who want to start their own business? They're listening right now. They know they want to start a business. They probably need some motivation, or they need some additional advice to keep going. What advice do you have for these brilliant-minded people?
Yes, I will tell you, go do it. Go for it. I know so many dreams and so many visions are out there, but people are scared and taking steps and going towards it. The fear can be a very challenging thing. The fear can be a very huge obstacle to your success. But if I can tell you that on the other side of that fear, your destiny lies, you will go for it. Your destiny lays on the other side of your fear. The only thing you gotta do is to break that fear and go for it. So my advice to you is just to act now, because whatever it is stopping you, it's not going to stop tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. It's going to stay there until you can't do anything anymore, until you lose that urge, that courage to go for it. So long story short, it's simply that you have to get up and go get it.
That's right. Get up and go get it, because nobody else is going to do it for you. And like you said, if you're going to allow your fear to poison your mindset every single day, it's never going to go away. Your fear of the unknown is going to continue until you decide to break out of that shell and actually face your fear head on.
Absolutely. You have to break it. It's you. You got to face it. Say that, why don't you break it to make so strong? That's how you got to keep going. You got to face all the challenges. Fear is going to come. Challenges, all of those things. You're going to take punch. But the thing is, how do you get up after taking punch? You see what I'm saying? You gotta go for it. You gotta fall. You will fall. You will stumble. But hey, are you gonna stay down, or you gonna get up and keep going? It's up to you. But you gotta do it. You just gotta go for it.
That's right. Think of it like a boxing match. Imagine yourself in one corner and all of your fears and adversities in the other corner. You have to think about it. Are they gonna knock you out, or are you gonna knock them out in one punch? That decision is completely up to you, right?
You versus you. So this time we're talking about you versus you. You definitely have to be able to face your fear, face your own self. People say, look yourself in the mirror and see the kind of person you want to be tomorrow. What kind of person do you want to be tomorrow? Is that the same person that you're looking in the mirror, or the person that you want to really be? So you gotta face yourself. You gotta face your fear. Those are circumstances and challenges. You gotta face them and go through them. That's the only way out. You gotta go through them. That's the only way out.
That's right. There's only one way out, and that's just to face them head on. I know you went through that as you started You Get Fit. It must have been a very challenging experience, but you got past all your challenges, and here you are. You've been in business a rather short time now, but it's been a very successful rather short time. It was certainly a pleasure working with you directly, as I had personally administered the development of You Get Fit's website. How was your experience working with me and Creativity Design Group to get your website going? going.
Bro, I feel like that's the reason why we're actually here. That's why we're still standing. That's what I said at first. I think God this time is always the best, and God always lead us to the right environment to help us in different ways. That's why I trust in God is always a good thing, because at some point I didn't know how the website was going to come about, but I felt like I was led to you by God to definitely get this stuff done, because not only that you helped me develop, create, and build the website, but you definitely helped in different ways, man. Like just, your personality, your motivations, your words of advice, encouragement. So it was more than a website itself. So I think if You Get Fit Activewear is officially going to launch their website, it's simply because of you, Christian, being able to play a major role in getting this thing done. So first of all, my thanks to you can never be enough, because you not only build the website, but even your personality or your character towards your client is beyond business. It's beyond you making money. So you made it happen for us. And we really appreciate that.
Thank you, Serge. Those were some very kind words. It certainly was a pleasure doing business with you and having you as a client. Here at CDG, we're not just about building websites and making graphics and things like that. We're about building relationships with the small business owners of the Houston area. We love working with people just like you every day. Customers like you are the reason why CDG even exists. And we appreciate your business. We appreciate your ongoing support of CDG. And I certainly know that You Get Fit will be going places. But yes, Serge, your words of encouragement were also extremely wholesome, and just as you told them to me, they moved me as well. I hope that all of these small business owners out there, especially the aspiring ones, take all the advice that you've given to heart, so that way they can see their own businesses flourish and their dreams coming true right before their very eyes. As we get ready to close out this episode, do you have anything else that you would like to share with our listeners?
Yes, I would definitely like to appreciate you, Christian, and then appreciate the people that are listening and people that have been part of this podcast for a while. This is the motivating podcast, so lifting, encouragement podcast that helps us keep going. Listening to it, it's definitely a dream come true. Also, if you can also support the podcast, that will also be appreciated, because I feel like we get to learn a lot through each other and helping each other grow. So yeah, I will encourage you guys, if you have a dream, just go for it. Good dream could never achieve itself, so you take a step and just go for it.
Amen. That's correct. Just go for it. Don't allow the naysayers to get in your way, and don't allow your own fears to stop you in your tracks and moving forward. Take that first leap, put trust in God, and allow your dreams to flourish greatly. Thank you once again, Serge. Please tell our audience where they can find you online and how they can contact you, as well as all of You Get Fit's social media.
So you can find us pretty much on our website, you-get-fit.com. Pretty much you're gonna see all about us, our fit, your favorites, all kind of stuff. You're gonna have them there, and you'll make sure you shop around and see what else we do have in stock. As well as you can also follow us on our social media, on Instagram page at You Get Fit Activewear, as well as our Facebook page, you-get-fit. You're gonna see more of us there. You can DM us, you can send us a message, and let us know what you think, your opinion, your idea, comments, anything is appreciated. Feedback, we look forward. Thank you.
And how can our listeners purchase products from you right now before the website launches?
What you can do, it's simply, if you want to purchase stuff now, what you can do simply, you can DM us on our social media at You Get Fit Activewear, and we can definitely get to talk more and see how we can arrange a way you can get your own before the website. Also, we do have a showcase and different activities that we do, but again, you have to follow us on our social media to know more about us. Thank you.
I'll include the links to all your social media networks in the description of this episode. But yes, thank you once again, Serge. You've provided some great information to all of us today. I loved hearing your story about how you started You Get Fit, your passion, your motivation, your love of God, and how you strive to motivate the individuals out there who just want to live a healthy lifestyle. Thank you, Serge. You have a great day now, and God bless.
Amen. You as well. Thank you, Christian.